Yo, what is up YouTube? I am back with another video, and in this video I'm going to be telling you guys a crazy life story about the craziest day of my life. And guys, I know I said I would post every day, but this program I use has just been messing up. It's been all over the place, so I wasn't able to post these past few days. But I didn't forget about you guys. And just because I missed so much time over this summer, I'm gonna come back with a banger life story, guys. I'm gonna be coming, as you saw by the title, craziest day of my life. And guys, I was talking to my friend about should I post this video right now, and he said that he thinks that this video, like these videos, I'm just making them up. But I promise you guys that I don't make these life stories up, because what would I get for making these life stories up? Like, I don't know. I don't really want to go on a tangent because that would be stupid. But I'm telling you guys, believe me or not, I don't make these life stories up. And even if I did, it's still an interesting life story, So it doesn't really matter if I did, but I promise you guys I don't. And yeah. So guys, basically, this all starts off with my stupid cousin. Now my cousin is a year younger than me, and he obviously have more experience with him in life. So like I just know more things. I just know more things than him, and he just doesn't really want to believe that. So basically, I was at the swimming pool. I was at a public swimming pool with my cousin. Like I said, he's a year younger than me, and he's about 4'10", and I just got back from football practice. So it was a Saturday, and wasn't really trying to do no crazy junk today, because I was just trying to chill out. But I just wanted to have a good time and just chill out, and I wasn't really trying to go crazy, because I just wasn't trying to. I just came back from football and stuff. So yeah, basically my cousin, like I said, he's about 4'10", 4'11", and he decides to go into the he decides that he wanted to go into the big pool, like the 5-foot pool, the 5-foot deep area. So I just messed that up. But yeah, guys, basically my cousin, like I said, he's 4'10", 4'11". He wanted to go in the 5-foot area, and I asked him why, but he said that I don't know, he just wanted to. And then I was just like, I don't know why. I think he thought he was tall enough, but I was just like, man, don't do that. I said, don't do this. And then he was like, no, I'm gonna be good. And then, well, he necessarily didn't say I'm gonna go in the 5-foot area. He just said I'm gonna go over there. I said, bro, you don't want to do that. And he was like, no, bro, I'm good. So I just let him go over there. And all day for some reason he had been pretending to drown. So when people pretend to do things, you don't really know necessarily to believe them or not. So like, if people always fake passing out, when they really pass out, you're not gonna believe that they passed out, because they fake it so much. But yeah, so he's been fake drowning all day, and basically at that point, if he were to do it again, I wouldn't believe him. I would just like let him drown, because I knew he'd be faking. But that was a mistake on my end, because he ended up going over there and he just started bobbing up and down. And at first I thought, yeah, bro, he playing, he okay. And then he started like spitting out water. Like he'd go on the water, he would come up and just spit out a bunch of water. And he would go back under, come back up. I tried to grab him. I reached out my arm for me to grab him, but he just pulled me closer. That's the thing about, if you're not tall enough, and I wasn't tall enough to go over there. But if you're not tall enough, I wasn't going to risk my life, because then we would have both been drowning. And that would have just been really bad. So I just like sort of like just stood there. I was calling for the lifeguard and stuff, but I didn't really want to. I mean, I was calling for I was looking at the lifeguard, but it was kind of his fault, because he decided to go over there and I told him not to. But I wasn't gonna be a complete douche and just not say anything. But lifeguards did end up coming over there and helping him out of the water. And they told him to just stay in the 4-foot area, because they didn't want to drown again. And then he was like, yeah, okay. Now, later on that day, my cousin had been trying to pick up girls all day. Like, literally all day, he had been trying to pick up girls. And it was actually kind of sad, because every time he tried, he was just failing. And let's just give my cousin a name. I'm just gonna call him Jake. No. Yeah, Zach. I'm gonna call him Zach. So, Zach, my cousin, he had been trying to do this all day, and every time he had been failing. So it was just like I was kind of over it. And at that point, I kind of just started messing with him and be like, "Hey, bro, how's it going? You pick up any girls?" And he'd be like, "No, bro, stop messing." He's like, "No, bro." And then he noticed that I was messing with him, and he was like, "Bro, shut up, bro, leave me alone." And then it was funny, but I decided to leave him alone. And then later on, he got really mad at me because I kept messing with him. I didn't keep messing with him, but later on, I would bring it up every now and then. I'd be like, "Hey, so how's it going?" I would mess with him, and then apparently he got mad, and he was just like, "You know what? Leave me alone. Just go somewhere. I don't care where you go." He just got so mad at me, and then he was like, "Leave," and I was like, "You know what? I should leave." And maybe not left because I was hungry, and like, oh, I forgot to say, this was like a picnicking area. And then there was a pool area. And then there was a beach right next to that. So there was a beach right next to the pool area. So basically, I left and I went to the picnicking area because I wanted to go get some food because I was hungry. And I went over there, got some food, and I went to the beach. And I was literally just sitting there for like an hour. And I was just chilling out thinking, the beach was actually closed, like the water, you couldn't go in the water. But I was just sitting on the stand, just chilling out. And then I came back. To my surprise, he had made some friends. And I came back with, and they were some older people. And he had made some friends. And I come back, and then I just see them yelling at random girls. Literally, they're yelling at random girls. And I came back and I was like, "What you doing, bro?" And he was like, "Hey, bro." And I was like, he's like, "Where'd you go?" And I was like, "Oh, well, you told me to leave, so I just left." And he was like, "Oh, well, yeah." So basically, he was chilling with a bunch of people, and he didn't even care I was gone, But I didn't care either because I went to go get some food, and yeah, that's all I really cared about. But yeah, guys, basically I came back and like I said, they were yelling at a bunch of girls, and it was kind of funny, but at the same time, I knew he was gonna get in trouble with the people that he was hanging out with, and I knew that the people would just ditch him because they were older, they were smarter. So I know the people were just gonna ditch him, and he didn't want to believe me, so he just kept on him. And this one girl came, and this girl, to me, she looked about 9 or 10. To him, she looked like 11 or 12 to him, but to me, I could tell she was like 9 or 10. Now I don't know her exact age because I never really got her age, but I'm guessing she's 9 or 10. But yeah, basically, he was yelling at the girls, and then this girl walked past, and he was just, he was yelling at her. I didn't think anything of it, but then apparently he was just really trying to mess with that girl. And I was like, "Bro, what are you doing?" And he was like, "I'm gonna try to get this girl." I was like, "Bro, what are you doing? This girl, she's like 9 or 10, bro. Don't do this." And he's like, "No, bro, she's like 11, bro. Just come on, believe me." And I was like, I literally said, "Okay, do you," and have fun. And I just left, and I came back, and he was hanging out with his friends, and basically he said that he was about to go over to that girl that he was talking about earlier, and he said that he was about to go try to talk to her. And now the girl, I don't know how he didn't notice this, but the girl's brother was right next to him. So the girl's brother, he was like right next to the girl, and basically he went up to the girl, and I seen what was about to happen, so I literally left, went to go get our stuff because I knew something was gonna happen, and I didn't end up going to get our stuff because I was so fascinated about what was about to happen. So I just kind of looked from afar. Then I didn't really want to look at when he went to go talk to her, so I kind of just turned away. And then, I just turned away for a couple seconds, turned back around, and I just saw him look at me. And he had this look like somebody, like there was a murder inside his backyard, and they were about to kill him. And he just had that look. He was just not having it. And I was just like, hey, bro, I went up to him. I was like, hey, bro, what happened? And then he was like, but her brother was right there. And then he tried to blame it on me. He said, bro, you see what you got me into? Bro, now I'm about to get in trouble. And I said, no, no, no. No, 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 no. I did not tell you to do anything. I said don't do it. And he kept on insisting, like, bro, you told me to do this. Now I'm about to get in trouble. And now this and this about to happen. Now he's about to call the police. And I was just like, hey, bro, shit. You want me to go talk to him? And he said, no, don't go talk to him. I'm just gonna, let's just leave. And I was like,
I know.
That doesn't sound like the best idea, but it will make for a good story time, so let's go do it. And no, I'm just kidding. But my cousin had knew about my channel. He's like, bro, let's just leave. And I was like, no, bro, I'm not trying to get in trouble because of your stupid actions. It was like, bro, nothing's gonna. He was like, just come on, let's just go, bro, because I'm not trying to get in trouble either.
Like, we go do something.
So I said, okay, but I'm not gonna be right next to you because I'm not gonna try to get in trouble. I'm gonna be like sort of behind you, so just walk and I'll be like behind you so I don't get in trouble. And it's like, okay, so we went to go get our stuff, and our stuff, you know the beach chair sort of. Our stuff was on one of the beach chairs, and we went to go get our stuff, and our stuff was right by the lifeguard. So I don't know where the brother went, but we were just like, he was like, hurry up, bro, because he didn't come over here to the lifeguard. And I said, okay, and we grabbed our stuff. I put them on, put my shoes on, put my shirt on and stuff, and then we just dipped, like we just left out the area. And as we were leaving, I saw the kid. He was pointing at me, and he was talking to the lifeguard. So I was like, yeah, stuff is about to go down. It's about to get serious. So basically, we left and we went to go to the picnic area, and the picnic area was right outside of the pool area. So basically, right when we walk outside, turn to the left, and then the little grass patch, and we were right there. And there were a lot of people there, so maybe we could have just hid there. But the lifeguards had already saw our face, so they really could have just went out there, found us, and we would have just been in more trouble. So yeah, basically, we were just like, hey, so we can't just stick around here because I'm not trying to get it, they might just come out to see us. So let's go to the beach. And that might not have been the best idea. To me, in my head, it seemed like the best idea, but in hindsight, wasn't the best idea because they would have found us. They would have had a better chance of finding us at the beach than at in the picnic area, because there was so many people there. But yeah, basically we were like, he was like, okay, let's go, and we put on our shoes and stuff, and we headed over to the beach. Now the beach was right behind the pool area, so there was like the pool, and then the beach was right behind it, and the beach. So it was wide, pretty big. And yeah, basically, we went to the beach, and we actually took the long way because we felt like that if we took the short way, that they would have found us, they would have saw us, because separating separating us from the pool area was some glass, and I felt like they would have saw us through the glass, so we decided to go the other way. And that was the wrong decision, because the brother ended up finding us, and he found us walking. And I don't know if he actually found us when we were walking, but we were walking. And then I just looked behind us. He was right there. He was like a couple feet behind us, and he said, pointing at me like, "Hey, come here." And I looked at him. I looked at my cousin, and I was like, "Nah." We were thinking about running. But we were like, where are we gonna run to? The beach is right there. We can't go to the beach. We can't go, where are we gonna go? And then we had on flip-flops and he had on shoes, so he would have probably caught us. And then I didn't even know really where I was, so I was just gonna be running, and then most likely the would have found us. Now, if we were about to leave before, if we were about to leave, then I probably would have ran back to my car. But we weren't about to leave anytime soon, so I just decided, forget it. Let's go talk to the dude. So we went to go talk to him, and we were like, hey, and I was like, hey, what's up? And he was like, and he had already met me at that point. He had already met me because earlier he was talking to me, and he had told me what my cousin said. and I was like, oh man, yeah. And you know, I left, and then he was like, so look, there's two options. You can either tell me where your cousin's parents are, or you can not, and then I'll just go back to the lifeguards and I'll tell them to call the police. And I was like, you know, what should I do? I was thinking in my head like, well, this is already a good story time, so either way, it's, you know, I don't know. And see, the thing was, it was either me gonna get grounded or me gonna get grounded even more because I didn't tell my dad what happened. So I was just like, you know, I'm just gonna take the grounding, you know, the original grounding. So I was like, you know, I'm just gonna take the original grounding. And then I was like, I did at a shameful point. I was like, you know, I had my little finger pointed. You know, I was just so sad and depressed that we couldn't get away with it because I was thinking in my head like, well, either way, I'm not gonna get in trouble because he said that if I told him where my cousin's parents were, I wouldn't get in trouble. So I was like, either way, I'm not gonna get in trouble. So yeah. But then I was like, when I pointed to where the picnic area was, I was like, oh shoot, who should I tell, my mom or my dad? Now, I don't know how my mom will feel about what he said. Oh, I don't know if I told you what he said. He said that the girl had a fat butt. So yeah, I don't know how my mom will feel. She would probably be really mad. But so I was like, you know what? My dad's a boy. He'll probably understand. So I just told my dad, right? And my dad was actually really chill. My dad was like, you know what, bro? Just stop. Don't mess with people. Just go and have fun. Don't go back to the pool because you might get in trouble. So just go to the beach. And he actually told the kid, he was like, hey, bro, okay, I got this. Yeah, okay, just, you can leave now. I got this. And then the kid was like, okay, thank you. And then the kid just left. And then we were like, thank God. And my dad was just like, so what happened? And then we told him what happened. And my dad was like, look, just don't mess with people. Just leave people alone. And we were like, okay. And we just went and we just chilled out for the rest of that day. We went to the beach. Yeah, it was a pretty chill day after that. My cousin ended up spending the night, and we were gonna make the video, but I don't know, stuff happened. But yeah, guys, I know this was a long story time. I'm so sorry. Usually story times are 9 minutes long, but this was like 17 minutes long. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe. Don't do what we did. Don't be stupid. If you're new, turn on the post notifications bell after you subscribe so you can get notified every time we upload. Another banger video will be coming out tomorrow, I promise. And I will see you guys in the next one.
Yeah, gassed up shawty, said I need about 40, pull up to the party, yeah, yeah.